106.1 Kiss FM, all the hits. Welcome to the Sunday edition weekend show with your boy Nino. Now it's time for Nino's movie review of the week. And this week's movie review is of Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's the 7th movie installment of the Star Wars series. And I remember when it first came out, it was a whole bunch of fuss about the new Stormtrooper, supposed to, about him being black, and they was changing the script and all that stuff. The first Stormtrooper was cloned after a Hawaiian looking guy. But this Stormtrooper, he wasn't a clone. That's what all the fuss was. It was like, how you gonna clone this guy and get a black guy? And that's what was all the fuss about. They thought they were just changing the storyline just to change it, but no, they added to the actual storyline where they were kidnapping kids and making them become Stormtroopers, and hence you have these different races of Stormtroopers now instead of just the clones that were from the first, 6 movies, And it actually takes place 30 years after the 6th installment, which would have been Return of the Jedi, because you had 4, 5, and 6 came out first, and then you had 1, 2, and 3 come out as prequels, and now we're at 7 now, so I guess the storyline is continuing. And Luke Skywalker is actually on the run. He's in hiding because all of the young Jedis had been killed. He was the last remaining Jedi, so he went into hiding because he was feeling bad because he couldn't defend all of the young little Padawans that were under his care. So the new Sith Lord now is Han Solo's and Princess Leia's son, and he is a member of what's called the First Order now. The Empire is gone, it's been destroyed, the Republic is trying to rebuild, and the Rebellion is still trying to fight against the First Order now, who's taken the place of the Empire. And the new Sith Lord now is Han Solo and Princess Leia's son. And the new Death Star is now a death planet. It's kind of like it was almost like a rehash of the Empire Strikes Back, I guess, when they made the Death Star and they were showing it being rebuilt. Now, instead of having a moon being built, they just took over a planet and put a weapon inside of the planet and take it, and it absorbs the power of the nearby sun, making the whole solar system black out, and then it just destroys the planet. So they went on an attack, destroyed the Republic, crippled a couple of their planets. So now the order is to now the order of business to try to destroy this new death planet instead of the Death Star. So they kind of played on the storyline. They stretched it out a little bit. But the new Force Awakens inside of a new Jedi who's a female now. It was supposed to have been Leia according to the books. She was supposed to have been the next Jedi after after Luke Skywalker had gotten defeated and lost his arm, came back, and she was supposed to have been the new Jedi, new Sith Lord. But they changed it around, they made it so it was a new female. She discovers her Jedi powers towards the end of the movie, and it's kind of a surprise. I won't spoil it too much, but you need to check it out. If you're not really a Star Wars fan, you don't have to be. You can catch up with the storyline. It takes place 30 years after all the other 6 movies are taking place, so you can get a fresh start and get a hold on this one without having to know too much about the previous storyline. So Star Wars The Force Awakens is in the dollar theaters and stuff right now, maybe in some major theaters around now. I think it's worth checking out. If you wait till the movie comes out on DVD, you won't be disappointed. So check it out either way. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Nino gives it like a thumb and a half up.